Grand Risings. I know my hair is a mess. Gonna get it fixed up, get it done today, which is good. Yesterday was a good day. It was kind of more anticipated. Well, it happened faster than I thought, but when you live in the moment, most things do. In hindsight, however, from what I'm talking about is yesterday I bought a truck. I haven't had a vehicle. I haven't had a car living in Atlanta in like a year and a half. So wait, when did I move to Cali? So after I moved to Cali, beginning of last year, I didn't have a car after that. So all the time I was in California. Then when I moved back, no car. And then all of this year up until yesterday, no car. So that's like 9 months plus like, let's just say March. That's another 9 months. Yeah, 18 months. I haven't had a car in 18 months. I did it. I went and bought it after I, you know, took care of all my bills and things and was planning out next month. I was really realizing, I was like, man, you actually have enough money for a car. And if you really like just be practical, you don't have to spend $5,000 on a truck. You can spend $2,000. And that's what I did. So I got something that I can drive. I got a 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee. And it's a good vehicle. There's some like minor work that needs to be done to make sure it's always running in great condition. However, just like when you buy a house, no house is perfect. When you buy a used car, no used car is perfect. So that's just some responsibilities that come with it. And I think it's a really good step in the right direction for me, because now I'm able to be completely mobile as far as where I want to go, where do I want to like drive to. I don't necessarily have to walk most places anymore. I mean, the places that I can walk to, like the grocery store, certainly will, which is very convenient about living here. It makes for a easy life, which is good because I'm looking to keep my peace and to keep the peace. So my dad, I've had some, issues with him that, come from me, and some come from him, normal type of thing. And he took me to go get the car. So we were negotiating things out with the car dealers. These guys are, the person I bought it from is a car dealer. Bought it from him, drove it back here. And then, so that's like really good, really progressive. So I feel really great about having got a car back. Part of the reason why I didn't want to have a car is because I was believing that I was going to be accident prone, in the sense of like car accidents would just continue to like occur. However, as I've realized over these past 18 months, it really has nothing to do with me owning a car. Because I've been in 3 car accidents without owning a car or being a driver. I was in a bus accident where the bus got hit while I was on the bus. I was just a couple weeks ago, this month I think, I dodged a driver in a van who ran off the road and ran into the parking lot and almost hit me. So I could have died then. And then I was just in another car accident like last week where I wasn't the driver. It was a rear-end collision. So I'm not going to worry about other people. I'm just going to just keep moving along on my path. So with that, like that's like pretty much where it's at. So yeah, I mean, now I just feel like to make my home more of a home, it just boils down to I was talking about like getting like those weights and getting a squat rack. I think building the fence would be better though, because that way I know I'll have privacy. And I've also had a situation where someone hopped over like when I made that video, when I made that video about me having a stalker, she hopped over the fence, which is like, dang, let me go ahead and make a bigger fence so I can protect my property and myself first though. I think it's like, yeah, that's just what it is. And now things are really becoming more settled, because now that I don't, which is good because you need some settling to have a solid foundation. And on top of that solid foundation, more things can be built. So as above, so below, you have to settle before you can ascend. Sometimes I think it's good to just be able to hold ideas that, and in your mind, that may not necessarily, it might not seem like they go together, but they do in a practical sense of what I'm talking about. So that's, really good. The other thing is, as I'm wrapping up this, passing out these business cards, which I still have going to do. Still working on my brokerage license, and I'll finish out the values and the principles video. And then from there, I think things are going to be interesting. I uploaded a lot of music a lot of snippets I have to my SoundCloud account. So if you guys are on SoundCloud, go check me out on my SoundCloud. It's my same name, Cameron Wilson. And I just been feeling like, yeah, man, just like I woke up today and I was thinking like time stretches infinitely into the future. And so at that rate, all I know is that I can move at any pace, any speed, because in a frictionless environment, you can move at a very fast, speed. Yeah, like speed, acceleration, velocity. In a frictionless environment, your acceleration continues to increase over and over in time. And then the velocity is how fast the acceleration is increasing. So as I'm moving faster with less, at whatever speed you're going at, that's the speed you're going at. But if you're an object and you're accelerating, you're moving at is that what that means? It's like speed is like you're going like 60 miles an hour. Acceleration is you're going from 60 to 80 miles an hour. Velocity is how soon do you move from 60 to 80 miles an hour. That's your velocity. My point is, as I'm having less friction in my life, I'm able to accelerate my growth, my progress. And I think that really just boils down to having a healthy life, and then just thinking about what I've done, what are my skills, which I believe are researching, writing, reading, definitely analyzing, because I was noticing with the transaction when I was doing the negotiations, they took $100 off, but they weren't really trying to negotiate. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm more so going to focus on where I can use my skills to the best of my ability, my talents as well. So as I continue to make more music, I'll perform it. I found a place to perform it. I'll put it out there in the world. I'll continue to create more art. And then the money, I'll just invest it into the stock market. Okay, so I'm gonna make a second video talking about something very controversial, and pay attention for that one. Farewell.